Peace and light, that old guy Australia. Herbert Robert William Hennis, aka Owen Reed. You can find me on YouTube, BitChute, OE58 over on Rumble. Now look, I told you I was going to do a very short, quick video today, and this is it. So I don't want to muck around too much. And don't get into me about the flag behind me. Well, I know what it means to me, and that's how it goes. Now, a quick apology I've got to start off with. Some misinformation, some fake news. Was not my fault. Tanya Davies wasn't on last night, the member for Mulgoa. She's on every Monday night. Every Monday night at 8 o'clock she's doing a live broadcast. So I got sucked into that one, right? I sat there, set the alarm, nothing happened. Every Monday night at 8 o'clock. Now, we're getting on to something that's dear to my heart, and it's going to be difficult for me to talk about, but we're just going to do it, right? I'll do it as quickly as I can, so I don't muck around. Donations. This is how it goes. Now, we know that there's a lot of donations going north to the Northern River districts from my overseas friends. We've had massive flooding up northern areas of New South Wales. The government has been AWOL. It's going to be the end of Scott Morrison as Prime Minister of Australia after the bushfire debacle, where people are still living in tents and still living in caravans on the far south coast from 2.5 years ago when everything was burnt to the frickin' ground. He went holidaying in Hawaii. Up in the Northern Rivers district of New South Wales, things are no different up there. It's just an absolute debacle. Full devastation. There's nothing left in some towns. Absolutely wiped off the map. And major ports like Lismore totally destroyed. There's just very little left in these areas. But the people themselves have rallied together. They're doing it without the government. There's lots of videos coming out which are just really heartwarming. And they're talking about how they bypassing the government in their local call to action and to arms, and it's fantastic. They're paying for their own helicopters to go and rescue people, deliver groceries and stuff, etc., etc. But everybody wants to do their bit. We all get sucked into this whole Red Cross thing, and if you're in the Red Cross and you're 72 and you go and sell tickets on a Saturday in the local street, good for you, happy days. Not going to knock you. It's not that. It's the organisation itself. A lot of mistrust over charities. A lot of mistrust. They've let us down on the South Coast. They've let us down many, many times. They've done some good stuff, don't get me wrong, but there's so much mistrust about organisations with these charity organisations. And we don't know how much money gets to them. It's something like 60 cents in a dollar that you donate, whatever. I don't know what it is, can't give you that. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, it's not dollar for dollar. We want to go dollar for dollar. We know a family, young family, they lost their business, they lost their home, they lost everything. Clothes they're standing up in, that's all they got. Nothing else. But they're like tens of thousands of people up in that area up there, okay? So, how do you fill a bucket? One drop at a time. So my daughter has contacted me in Canberra. She's come up with a fabulous idea. Well, I think it's a fabulous idea. Yes, it'll take a little trust from people. That's how it goes. You don't want to trust me, that's entirely up to you. No skin off my nose, right? That's just how it goes. I'm only going to tell you what we're going to do, and then you can take it from there. So she's come up with a fantastic idea. We're going to contact this lady. We're going to get together $500 worth of donations, right? $500. I'm going to start to kick rolling with $100. We're going to start off with $500. We're getting $100 credit cards. You know, they're little credit cards. Got $100 on them for you to spend. So we send them to her. She takes one for herself, and then she has to pay forward 4 others. And she'll video that. We've asked her to video that. She's that kind of person. If you give her 10, she'd give away 9. She's that kind of person. She's a beautiful soul. Beautiful, beautiful soul. So, we're going to do the pay it forward system. So we need $500 at a time. You want to donate $500, you go for your life. Won't stop. You want to donate $1,000, you go for your life. But I guarantee $1 out of every dollar goes to these people up there, and we'll get these cards to them. So that's what we're doing. $500 a time. We send 5 to her. She'll go out and pay forward 4 of them. I think it's a fabulous idea, and I kick it off with $100 myself. Great idea. Love my daughter. Very, very. Love my daughter to bits. It's a beautiful gesture. Beautiful, beautiful gesture. And we're trying to figure it out. So in the link below, I'm going to put an account that you can put the money into. We'll do screenshots. We'll do everything we can do to make sure this is all above board. We'll take footage of the bloody credit cards. She'll take footage of them being handed out so you can see. And I'll post that video as it goes. You'll be able to see people up there receiving these cards, and you'll see the emotion that they were experiencing, because they need the money more than anything. Tons of people are donating clothes and things. We sent half our house off up there, and that's fine. And I've got a stack of clothes ready to go as well, like everybody has. But that's not necessarily what they need. And I got sent a list, actually, from Murwillumbah. Now, for those who don't know, my Joe, All the children were born under the base of Mount Warning in Marwillumbah, so we got a lot of friends up there, a lot of ties in that particular area. Heart-wrenching. We were speaking to them on the phone on a daily basis, and we know what's going on in those areas up there. And it's distressing to see the lack of governmental support in those areas. It's horrendous. You've got no idea what's going on. They're not telling you on the news. I can tell you that for a fact. Anyway, that old guy Australia, share this video. Please share this video. I beg you to share this video. Seriously. It's got nothing to do with me. We'll keep everything above board, do the photos, screenshots, the lot. We're not taking new money just because my motor's blowing up, my BT50. Not worried about that. Actually, it's not using it anymore because we put that sealer in. Thanks, Adam. Anyway, so, water, I mean. That's a radiator. So, all good, right? Please share this around, and I'll keep you informed as to how things go. Ciao.